A federal judge on Monday denied a request to release former Colorado election clerk Tina Peters, the only ally of former President Donald Trump currently imprisoned for crimes connected to efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Peters, the former Republican clerk of Mesa County, was convicted last year for working with other election deniers to illegally breach her county's secure voting systems in an attempt to support Trump's false claims of widespread fraud. Now 70, she is 1 year into a 9-year prison sentence. Trump has repeatedly defended her, referring to her as an innocent political prisoner, and has been urged by allies to intervene more forcefully. Earlier this year, Peters filed a federal habeas petition arguing she should be released because her trial allegedly violated her constitutional rights, especially her First Amendment protections. But U.S. Magistrate Judge Scott Varholok rejected the request, saying the timing and jurisdiction were improper. Varholok noted that Peters raised important constitutional questions about whether she was punished more harshly for protected political speech, but said federal courts must wait for Colorado's courts to rule before weighing in. Meanwhile, the Trump administration has separately attempted to have her freed or transferred into federal custody, but Colorado officials have refused. Because Peters' convictions were for state crimes, Trump has limited authority to intervene. Trump has publicly threatened Colorado with harsh measures if Peters isn't released and, in a highly unusual move, the Justice Department briefly urged Varholok to consider freeing her, though it has not been involved since an April hearing. Colorado Governor Jared Polis and Attorney General Phil Weiser, both Democrats, have resisted pressure to release Peters. Polis has rejected the idea of pardoning her, while Weiser has said there is no basis to free her and that he opposes any scheme to avoid accountability under state law. Peters maintains her innocence and is appealing her conviction. After Trump's defeat in 2020, Peters joined activists who attempted to prove his fraud allegations by breaching voting systems in Colorado, Michigan, Georgia, and other states' actions rooted in false claims promoted by Trump's attorneys, including Rudy Giuliani, that machines from Dominion and Smartmatic rigged the results. She was eventually charged by a Republican prosecutor and convicted by a jury in the deeply conservative county she once served. From the La Vista Correctional Facility in Pueblo, Colorado, Peters has continued spreading false election narratives. Through allies, she maintains an active presence on X, sharing dubious claims such as anonymous Venezuelan informants with supposed knowledge of U.S. voting machines. She has also embraced a theory circulated by Trump officials and right-wing conspiracy figures that the Justice Department could transfer her to a federal prison for her protection as a potential witness in a hypothetical federal investigation into the 2020 election. In October, she posted a lengthy message blasting the Justice Department for not securing her release. "The president has demanded my release 4 times, why is the DOJ defying Trump's demands? Get off your asses and get me out." Ed Martin, a Trump loyalist now overseeing clemency matters at the Justice Department, recently said the administration is pressuring Colorado to move Peters into federal custody. "We applied the right kind of pressure," he said. "If you're Colorado, and the feds say they want something, you change your tune."